Eat him, chop his head. Ah! Because I know, like, if I go to Saudi, they'll kill me straight away. You know, they'll chop me up and that. Because there's a lot of innocent people in Saudi prisons right now getting tortured, like, especially Yemeni people. If you see the torture they're getting, it's crazy. Now, we're going to talk about what happened yesterday. Basically, there was a protest outside the Bahraini embassy on Friday, yeah? So, basically, this guy, his name's Musa, yeah? His parents are in jail getting tortured, right? So he's going to protest outside the Bahraini embassy because Bahraini embassy got a very, but the Bahraini country has got a bad torture statistics. They torture people and stuff in prisons, yeah, and they rape them and stuff like that. So then they were just protesting, and a guy from the embassy, he's kind of wham and that, like wham, he's like that. He's a security guy, obviously he's probably professional sign. He jumps out the embassy, you know, pulls this guy Musa, I know him, the guy, brings him into the embassy, locked the door. They broke his hand, they broke his leg. They was about to kill him, bro. But then the MI5 and the SAS, they stormed through the embassy and got him out. You know what I'm saying? The guy's got a broken hand, fractured leg, and all that. This will happen on Friday, innit? حسين هو كان بارحة لو يوم السبت؟ بارحة؟ يوم الجمعة مو السبت. Hey.
No, in the morning, Friday.
Yo! Look who it is. Okay. So basically, this is what I'm trying to say is this. These people don't care about human. If it wasn't for this cut, the police, we would have had another Jamal Khashoggi.
So what's their argument though? If you ask the Bahraini government, what's the official line?
Bro, basically what it is, yeah, it's politics, innit? It's politics. You don't. It's like, let me give you an example. No matter what his argument is, what they done was crazy, bro. Like, someone's protesting for his parents outside the embassy, you pull in it, because you know once they're in the embassy, they can do what they want. Just like the Saudis, when they put the Turkish guy, the Saudi guy in the embassy, they dissolved him in acid. You know what I'm saying? So that's why if you don't have an appointment with the embassy, ask for, there's an alarm. Because imagine you go in the embassy, they can do what they want to you. So always carry an alarm with you, have the police ready, do you understand? These countries like Bahrain, Saudi, terrorist countries, you know what I'm saying? So
when you're in that embassy, you're on their soil, technically.
Yeah, you're on their soil.
I've been inside the Iranian embassy, and women were asked to cover their hair, because technically you're in Iran and that's the law.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, these guys do not care about humanitarian, like they don't care if you're a human, bro. They'll cheat you no matter where you are in the world. Yo, look who it is. No matter, we're talking about the Bahraini embassy yesterday. Do you know what happened? Did you hear? With the Bahraini embassy when they put him in the thing, you heard about it? Yeah. So basically what I'm trying to say is that it's evil. What they're doing is evil. Like, so these countries, imagine they could do that here in London, on the main road, like Knightsbridge, the most poshest area. Imagine what they're doing in their jails back home. Just imagine the torture of the people that are going through the Bahraini jails right now. Imagine the torture they're going through, where there's no human rights, there's no access to the world, there's no SAS, there's no MI5 to help you, there's no one.
Is this the same across all Arab countries?
This is happening mostly in Saudi, the UAE, Emirates, Dubai and that. And the Bahrain.
Does it happen in Syria?
They've got the worst humanitarian rights. Syria is a chaos, bro. ISIS, can I say something? Yeah. 70% of the Bahraini government and thing have got the ISIS mentality, like the Saudi government. I'm not getting into politics, but what I'm trying to say is that this ISIS mentality is fucking up the world, bro. Like, the reason why they beefed with ISIS was not because they disagree with them. They agree with everything ISIS does. The only thing they disagreed with ISIS about was ISIS said we don't want to pledge allegiance to your king and all that stuff. So they disagreed on that. That's why they're beefing them. But other than that, they agree with them on everything. That's why they take things from Bukhari. The book Bukhari, who is a man from Uzbekistan, I've said this before, a lot of what he narrates causes people to become like ISIS. So, and obviously this is lies, isn't it? The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he is totally free from these ISIS people, these dogs. Do you understand? Because these people are trying to destroy Islam from within.
Is there an Arab Spring in Bahrain? Are there people rising up to change
to
the
be honest with me, I don't know about politics, but all I know about human rights abuses are disgusting. The people of Yemen that are in Saudi jails, if you see the torture they're getting, wallahi billahi tillahi, no one in this world today will be facing the torture of the Yemeni people in Saudi jails. But who's going to talk out? The hadith from the Prophet Muhammad said, if a Muslim sees another Muslim being oppressed and he does not talk out, in the day of judgment, Allah will put fire and snakes in him. Okay. Just for not speaking out. But our brothers in Yemen, in the Saudi prisons, in the Bahraini prisons, in the Emirati, UAE prisons, all getting tortured, all getting raped, because you know, they get the worst torture ever, and we're here sitting freedom. What can we do, bro? Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. You know what? At the end of the day, I'm the only person in this park that has raised the Yemen issue, which is very, very shameful on all the Muslims here. I want to know if one person raised the Yemen issue. UNICEF is talking about it. Christian people are talking about it. Even
why do you raise it?
I raise it because it's a humanitarian crisis that hasn't been happened in 100 years. It's the biggest humanitarian crisis. It's innocent people. Saudi are getting away with it because they're spending money on the media. If you don't talk about it, they give you like $10 million.
Do you think religion makes people biased towards Saudi Arabia, and does it make you biased against them?
Bro, let me tell you something.
I have to ask the difficult questions, by the way.
I love the Saudi people. Okay. Look, you know me, I love the Arab, because I'm Arab myself, yeah? I love Arabs. I love the Emirates. I love the Saudi. We're all, you know what I'm saying? It's one family. I love them. I see them here. We have a good time. We chill. I'm just against injustice, bro, of the politics and the, you know what I'm saying?
Because from what I can see,
yeah,
Iran is backing the Houthi rebels because Iran is a power. Wait, let me just say a little bit. Iran is a powerhouse in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia is another powerhouse. Yeah. Saudi Arabia can't bear to have a strong neighbor like Yemen, and Iran are being opportunistic in backing the Houthis to destabilize as a proxy war against Saudi.
First of all, I'm not getting into politics at all. Let me just talk about it from a humanitarian perspective. Because politics is crazy.
But people might say you've chosen this humanitarian issue for a political reason.
Those people that are talking about me, all of them are ISIS supporters. Every person in the comment section, wallahi billahi tallahi, whether it's a man or a woman, who talk bad about Modine, they love ISIS, wallahi. Yeah, because these people, they have hatred for humanitarian. They have hatred for freedom. They have hatred to express yourself. The Yemeni people are Sunni. Show me one person who's Shia in Yemen, you can't.
Well, many of them are Zaidi, which is a form of
Shia. Zaidi, they believe in Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman. How can they be Shia?
Are they not a sect of Shia?
Even the Sunnis, the hardcore Sunnis,
they're not 12 of them.
The hardcore Sunnis say the Zaidis are not Shia. Okay. Even the hardcore, the most fanatic. But these scums in the comment sections, these bastards, son of bitches, they love to use the word Shia. Why? Because so when they say Shia, they can get everyone against you. They're trying to play the Shia Sunni. So the Yemeni people are Sunni, 100%. Yeah? Hi, uncle, salam alaikum. Abu Muhammad, did you text shit? Come say something. Come. Yeah? The Yemeni people are 100% Sunni. Even the brothers in the park, ask the brothers in the park, they're hardcore Sunnis. They said the Yemeni people, even the Zaydis, are 100% Sunni.
Ask me, I know.
Brother, they're saying that the Yemeni people are Shia.
No, they are Zaydi.
Sunni.
Yeah,
they believe in the Khalifa of the four. Do you understand? They're Sunni more than anything, bro. So all of you people that's using this word, so how can you do this to your own Sunni brothers?
So what is Iran's role?
I will back Christian, I will back Jewish if they're oppressed. I will back Hindu, I will back Sikh, I will back Sunni, Shi'i, Christian. I don't give a fuck what you call yourself. If you're being oppressed, I'm backing you.
It's not a matter of to say to them, why did you do that to your Sunni brother? Yeah. We are all brothers.
We're all humans.
Yeah,
why the fuck are you killing innocent people?
Should we go back to
Shia, fucking ISIS cunts.
Can we go back to
all of you comment section bastards that's cussing me? All of you are ISIS cunts, and ask your parents what they believe in as well. They're probably the same as you. You hate Modine. I'm the most loved person. All of John Cena fans love me. All of WWE loves me. The whole world loves me. KSI fans love me. I was on Drama Alert. Even what's his name? The guy that fighted KSI, what's his name? Logan Paul, he liked my video. I'm famous around the world, and you lot are hating Modine because you're ISIS. Sorry, where you going, uncle? Hey, come here. The only people that hate good people are ISIS cunts. ISIS hate humanity. ISIS hate anyone that's breathing. You know what they did once? They were doing jihadi sex with each other, yeah? one Russian guy, one ISIS, listen to this true story, wallahi. There's a Russian guy, he's an ISIS commander. You know the Chechens, he was a big guy at that time. One of these fucking idiots, he went and had jihadi sex with the guy's slave. Like basically, he called her a slave. The Russian guy found out that guy had sex with his jihadi bride and he cut his head off. And the other guy was a commander. They're nuts, bro. These are savage, barbaric people, hijacked the name of Islam with a fucking mental agenda. And people, you understand? I'm Modin, I speak for all people, oppressed people around the world. If I see Iran, which is meant to be a Shia country, which is not a Shia country, if I see them oppressing, I will do right now, I will say, you know what I'm saying? My brethren is from Ahwaz over there. He tells me there's oppression there as well. I will talk about against Iran. I don't give a fuck if it's Iran, Saudi. We're humans. Do you understand? I don't give a fuck about Iran. If they're oppressing, I'll be the first one to fucking say Iran doing this. But the whole world is seeing the Emirates and the Saudi killing millions of children in Yemen, torturing people in cells. There's no water. 100 million people can die of starvation. 10 million people. And then everyone's like,
with the highest budget. Remember, they have the highest military expenditure.
Who? Saudi? Saudi got the highest budget, the highest military.
They spent 50 times more than Iran.
50 times more than Iran and the military. The Yemen people don't want Saudi to.
How much have they spent? Just look at statistics.
Look at how much the Saudi have spent on this war in Yemen. They have killed the country of Yemen, their neighbors. Imagine, wallahi, I read the hadith today. It said this person who sees oppression and he does not talk out against oppression, he will be in hell with the oppressor. How many people defending Yemen? I'm defending these people because they're human, not because they're Zaidi or Sunni or Christian. A human, bruv. You lot don't have humanity. Back in your countries, you will chop people's heads off. Look what they did in the Bahraini embassy. They've got the guy from the street, they broke his arm. If it wasn't for the MI5 and the SAS to get involved and save him. From the London streets, they'll kill you and chop you up. Wallahi, billahi tillahi, if there was no police here, you know where Modin's head will be? Right here. It will be hanged here. They will take it and say, we got Modin's head. He's a Rafidi. Rafidi means a rejecter of the four caliphs, for example. They'll use that excuse. Why do you reject the four caliphs? Even in their Islam, it's not a pillar of their religion to believe in the four caliphs. But if you reject them, they'll say you're a kafir. But it's not in their usul Deen, the fundamentals of their religion. So they contradict themselves. They don't even understand their religion properly. Savage, barbaric people. You know what? Let me give you an example. Have you seen that film? When they come running, zombies. What's it called? Zombie film. The Walking Dead. Exactly like The Walking Dead. These people are like The Walking Dead, bro. Rafidi, kill him. Shia. What the fuck are you, bro? These ISIS and these scums, Walking Dead, I don't know how the fuck they got to this country, bro. I don't know who the fuck let them in. They're crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. What is your mentality, bro? Eat him, chop his head. They run. Oh, blood, I will leg it, blood. I'll take my AK, I'll stop. You get me? Wallahi, I will be like that, bro. On the front line, bro. I've seen the movies. These guys are savage, bro. Your blood is halal. Kafir, kafir. Bro, this is serious, bro. It's not a joke. Sorry? What are you talking about? I'm talking about ISIS and all their fucking shit followers. It seems like, if you agree with me, let me know.
Are you saying they're Muslim, ISIS?
Of course they say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Munafiqeen, hypocrites, traitors. But I'm not gonna lie. How much did Saudi fund ISIS? Billions in the beginning. But when they said, oh, we don't want your leadership, then they turned against each other.
Do you think that ISIS will turn into a Frankenstein's monster that attacks the people that created them?
Sorry?
Will ISIS now attack the people that funded them and created them and help them?
All I'm trying to say, this savagery, this barbarism, this... No.
He's a Muslim.
I'm saying Islam is free from them.
I asked you, are you saying they said La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, that means they're Muslim, khalas?
No, they're munafiqeen.
Forget munafiqeen. Is that the criteria of being a Muslim, saying La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah and then you're Muslim?
Okay, so when Abu Sufyan, 1 second, when Hind ate the liver of Hamza, she ate it like a chocolate bar and she chopped up his fingers. She hurt the Prophet for 30 years. When she said La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, you guys say, oh, she's the best woman in the world. But the Prophet Muhammad's parents, who are Muslim, you lot say they're kafir and they're in hell. What is your non-truth?
What do you mean say you guys?
Okay, so
do you know me?
No,
you guys, did I say this? Did I utter this?
No, okay.
That's how you're talking.
Okay, no. Okay. Sorry.
He keeps talking about Muslims in general.
What? Okay. You say ISIS.
No, it's not you. Who's
Okay,
you?
sorry, brother. ISIS. Let me just talk. ISIS say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. That makes them Muslim because anyone who says the Shahada, they're Muslim, right? Hint. If you're going to use that, she said like.
I'm not using it.
Okay, it's possible to be a very bad Muslim, right?
I'm just saying.
There are good Muslims and bad Muslims, presumably. Just as there are good people and bad people.
But if you hear La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah and someone goes and blows himself up.
Bruv, you know what the Khawarij did?
I know, but
he considers.
Brother, do you know what the Khawarij did? Let me say one thing. The Khawarij, have you heard of the Khawarij?
What he means by saying La ilaha illallah.
Alright, brother, you know the Khawarij. Have you heard of the Khawarij? And there was a battle between the Khawarij, Battle of Siffin, between the Khawarij and Imam Ali. The Khawarij, they caught a man with his wife, and his wife was pregnant. They told the man, who do you have wala to? Who do you have allegiance to? He said, I have allegiance to Imam Ali. They said, okay. The Khawarij, they said, you love Imam Ali, yeah? Look what we're going to do to you for loving Imam Ali. They took his wife, they chopped her stomach up, they took out the baby who was in her stomach, and they chopped his head off. Wallahi, billahi talai. This is the Khawarij, this is ISIS, this is the people today we're dealing with.
What does Khawarij mean? Explain to me.
The ones that fought against Imam Ali.
Why do you call them Khawarij? Didn't they leave something?
No. There was three battles.
Khawarij. You said Khawarij.
I'm going to tell you what's Khawarij. Let me tell you. There was three battles.
Yes.
There was the battle with Muawiyah. There was the battle with the Khawarij. And there's the battle with Aisha, the Yemen, against Imam Ali.
The meaning of Khawarij.
Exiters, people that exit.
From what?
From the religion, I guess.
Okay.
Khuruj is to leave, right?
They left the millah, they left Islam.
Brother, some of them.
Khawarij.
Bro, some of them. You know some of them. You know, brother.
They did this to who? Ali's daughter or
No, one of the Sahaba.
Yeah.
Sahaba, yes, they did that.
Brother, can I say something?
He makes a good point.
Please explain.
All right, brother.
Why don't you ask them to drop all the labels and see that it's humans doing it to humans?
Yeah, but can I say one thing?
That's a good point. Yeah.
We're
labeling a lot.
Can I say one thing? Yeah. Can I just say one thing?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Labels are pointless. He's giving a bad reputation to the general public.
No. Brother.
Don't associate ISIS with Islam.
Okay, brother. Can I say something?
But they do regard themselves as Muslim. We have to admit that.
Who regards themselves?
ISIS.
ISIS. Brother, let me tell you something. For all I know, ISIS could be anyone. I've seen tattoos of ex-American military and Israeli military wearing having the ISIS flag. Listen, I believe it's corruption. I believe ISIS are not even Muslims. This is all, I don't even want to swear, but it's all nonsense, yeah? And we all know this, but people usually come back with ISIS talk, ISIS, when we know, wallahi, ISIS was started by the Mossad, was started by the CIA. They started this as a little war to go on for their political gains. That's the truth. You know it's true.
Do you feel better watching these people you've mentioned have supported these entities, but vast swathes of Iraq and Syria have been taken over by extremist people
can I ask you a question?
calling
Can I ask you a
themselves,
question?
ask me anything.
ISIS go and terrorize Syria, Iraq, everywhere. Why don't they come here to terrorize people here, or in Europe, or why are they going to kill their own people if they are really Muslims?
There have been terrorist attacks in all these countries that you
You're
mentioned.
talking nonsense, my friend.
There have been
absolute nonsense.
Keep going.
The ISIS are attacking the Muslims. The Muslim children are getting bombed daily, and you're telling me they're Muslims? I believe that they're Israelis. I believe they're American CIA. I believe they're doing this for political gain, starting unnecessary wars. Everyone with knowledge and common sense will know this, and there is even proof about it, but no one talks about it.
You've got a little knowledge. A little knowledge is dangerous.
Brother,
a little knowledge
you
is
cannot
dangerous.
mess around with the name of Islam and the Muslims. All of these people are Muslims. Who's ISIS here? All of these Muslims here. Who's killing who here? Huh? That's nonsense. You're talking nonsense. That's the truth.
What I'll say to you. If you let me.
Brother, there's one guy called Suleiman who supports it. I just wanted to say, you know Suleiman?